Hey, what is going on, YouTube? Aaron here. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day here. And guys, we've got to talk about something in this video. I mentioned this on Monday or Tuesday whenever I got my Kutan Liu first look video out. And I'm still going to get that pronunciation wrong. My American vernacular is not going to help me at all in that regard. And speaking of that, all of the Dutch cruisers are let's just count them out right now for me ever getting those correct. But speaking of the Dutch cruisers, if you guys did not know, the Dutch cruisers are available in early access in this update, and that is actually a part of this video. Now, I try to be pretty objective when speaking of the cost and monetization in this game. However, it has just gotten, especially for this update, insanely out of control. Now, there was a big kind of uproar about the Loria, and I was kind of, it's the Christmas event, but here we are yet again with another event ship that costs a minimum, according to Discord. I know there's going to be some experts in my chat like, well, actually, if you round the 4/10 and approximately $140 for this ship. Now, again, I'm not opposed to Wargaming doing this, but it just seems like it's every other update where we're bringing out this sort of unique, sort of rare, semi-decent ship and then dropping it on the table for a nice, juicy price of $100+. On top of that, we have ships in early access, which cost you money if you want to get them. Now, a few people have gotten a certain number of ships or randomly out of a few free crates, either from the campaign or other, I think the Sari bundle, or maybe not the Sari bundle, but other ways. So there are people who are potentially getting them for free, but the main way that Wargaming wants you to get them is to buy the random bundles. You can take a chance, and this is basically, I'm just going to do one real quick to show you what it's like. This is basically like a slot machine, right? What did I get? Now, of course, I already have all the ships given to be my Wargaming 2 showcase, but if you want a chance to them, you need to go into these random bundles, press A, and it's just like a slot machine. If you connect 3, you get the ship. That total cost is 60,000 doubloons. Now, I just bought one, so you can take that price away. But that total cost, now you would get all of these ships, a few of the 23,500 of the tokens, which would get you the Kutan Liu there, as well as a few other insignias, inspirations, things like that, which for the value, if you play this game, is not a horrific value. However, if you look at the cost of that, 60,000 is $200. That is even if you take into account a lot of the deluxe versions of AAA games now, that is 2 or 3 full-priced games. Now, we all know that Battlefield, Call of Duty, pretty much every major developer now has their full-price game and a shit ton of add-ons. New maps, new skins, the premium version, EA Premium, Call of Duty Premium, it's all now just a pure, how much can we take from our player base? But for a game that offers a lot, it just feels like it's more and more and more leaning towards the direction of gross monetization. Now, that's not to be said. I hate when I do these videos because everyone's like, yay, he's our leader. Wargaming should get everything for free. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is maybe when we do these events, give the player base something like a nice global XP ship or something that your long-term players who have already spent a ton of money in most regards, something else to look forward to. This update was filled with content, and I was going to give them an A+, but then I kind of looked at it, and I actually saw a post from someone who I respect a lot, and they actually mentioned something else to me, and I don't want to name this person because there's something that happened, and it's sort of, I might do a video on it later, but I saw a post, and on top of the 60,000 doubloons for the early access and the Kutan Liu there, we have the new Azure Lane Wave, and of course, they're all filled with the just big booby, big titty anime commanders, which just, don't even get me started on that. I don't even really care about that, but that bundle is more than 60. That is $400 fucking dollars, man, if you want to get all this content. And I even think that I think there's something else that I'm missing as well. Oh yeah, the only way that you can get D7 now is in crates. So I'm pretty sure if you, I don't know exactly how that works, and I don't want to say it because all the Discord dweebs are going to be like, well, actually, it's so I don't know if you get it. Do you get it in here? Does it say? Hold on. All sets. Okay, so I lied. So if you do buy this, you will also get the D7 Provincian. It is in the bundles. Okay, let me correct myself on that. Because heaven forbid I get something wrong. I got something wrong once, and it's like, people are just like so quick to type it in the comments. It's like, well, actually, if you spend the $200, you do get the extra, side dish of breadsticks. It's like, okay, sorry, we made that mistake. But the main purpose of this video is to just call out the insane aggressive monetization for not that much on the counter, right? It's like you can't spend money if you want, or you can go the grind route. Well, there's no grind route. Now, the early access, I'm not opposed to that. I don't like saying that because it's still a little, in terms of like the greed meter, it's like kind of in the middle. It's like, okay, we get it. If you want the ships early, you buy crates, you get lucky. But like having these event ships time after time after time, okay, the Ohio, that's fine. Or the Louisiana, it returns in a bureau. I get it. But having these continual, like event ships after event ships. We just had one for Christmas. I'm gonna riot if the Hindenburg is an event ship, and I have a feeling it might be. I don't know. I really hope it's not. And this video is essentially just me ranting, but I do know that a lot of the community is fed up with it, and I am with you. The issue is I know wargaming. We said this the other day. I just had a stream about this. The people who constantly complain, and it's like in my videos too. They write me essays of how much it's like, dude, I can't do shit. If you want it to change, you go do something, okay? Stop spending money on the game. Go say something in the wargaming feedback, okay? Writing essays on my video is not going to change anything. Even if I made a video saying, everybody stop spending money and boycott wargaming, which has been done before, maybe 1% of their... They might have like an email about it internally. And I mentioned this on stream. When you're kind of age, and it's usually the younger people who think that like it's gonna change anything, but when you kind of age, and as I age and mature just a little bit here, you realize that like most businesses and stuff are this way. Anything, like, it's all about the bottom line and the profit, right? If you look at most countries, if you look at anywhere in the world, right, with the exception of like a few charities, and even charities, like nonprofits are just tax havens, right? Like as I'm learning all this stuff, trying to be, like doing taxes and stuff and learning about it, because I got taxes. You guys know the story from last year as I blabber on here, but the whole point of this video is simply for me to say, wargaming, it'd be nice if we could do your monetization, that's fine, but also have like a global XP or an elite XP or a line where you can already, just sort of unlock the ship without having to pay a gross amount of money. The campaign, right? A+ in the campaign. I like the Vampire. I don't love it, but I really like it. It's a fun DPM ship. She's got a few gimmicks and traits that I need to latch onto instead of trying to make her a different way. The crawling smoke is something I need to get used to. But beyond that, I think it's great. For $10, a legendary tier ship that isn't maybe OP, but fun and good in the hands of a skilled commander, I think it's great. Everything else in this update is just disgusting. I do like that we are adding some ships on sale, but those ships are 4 and 5 years old now. So, again, that's just my 2 cents. I know that people are always going to be divided about this topic. Most people, I don't want to name drop someone, but 40 Ounce Fan is a really level-headed, like-minded individual, and he has a great grasp on life and concepts. And we were messaging each other the other day. It's like, these people have no idea. So that's not to say that your opinion, if you're very opinionated on this, doesn't matter, but you have to take a step back and realize, like, if I was a business or an owner, how would I do things in order to make money? So free-to-play games like this are always going to have small, aggressive forms of monetization if you want to progress faster and if you want the nice, shiny things. Don't fall for the FOMO, and don't fall into the trap of having to have it now. Now, I know that's sometimes a little controversial as I showcase some of these ships, but I'm simply showing those who want them and for entertainment value. I try to mention that in most of my videos, but we've taken out basic ships with basic commanders and had great games all the time. So again, that's enough of this rant video. I love you guys. Have a great day, man. Take a step back from life, right? Take a step back from life. If video games are getting you all worked up, sometimes I'm sitting there angry with RNG, and I'm just like, take a step back, Aaron. Take a step back. So if you're getting frustrated about these topics, take a step back, relax, Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. Join my Discord. A lot of like-minded, cool people in there for the most part. But yeah, love you guys. Have a great day. I'm out. Peace.